Yo, what is up, Kings? I hope all is well. This is going to be a car ride rant, a nice strong rant. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but there's been two things now, and a lot of you guys want to live in ignorance to this. You guys want to hide underneath your mistake and hide underneath the sand and the rocks. Like a little kid. But there's been two things now that Trump has done that has been unneeded and unmistakably pro-woman. That has been the executive order to bring down costs for IVF, which I did a video on. And of course, the second thing now is creating a Women's History Month and putting that into, I don't know, what would it be called? Putting it into law, or I think he signed it as an executive order that it's a government sanctioned, government noticed and appreciated situation. I think the term would be a government acknowledged situation. And again, so let me just start here. Anytime I do these videos, I now say, right off the bat, that these videos do not do well for me, because there are a lot of people who would otherwise be supportive of the content that I create, but because it is critical of Donald Trump and his administration, it's a non-negotiable. They can't handle it. Whatever, unsubscribed, disliked of it, whatever, and that's fine. I tell you guys, that is fine. I don't do these videos. My channel is not aimed solely by those metrics, okay? That is not my biggest thing, is judging my channel by those metrics. So it just is what it is, okay? But this is absolutely fucking absurd. As if women needed any more assistance in today's day and age. Women are given every opportunity in today's society. And this is yet case in point that we indeed live in a gynocentric society, not a matriarchal society, but a gynocentric society where females are promoted, pedestalized, and given every advantage, and female aspects and female nature is built into the system. Okay, the West, America, the way that it's ran, its responses to things is very female. The society that we currently live in is very female. I was listening to a video the other day from Marquette Devon Burton, and he's a purported big believer in settling things with violence, with throwing hands. And as a masculine man myself, who's played sports at a high level, who, admittingly, not very many people have stepped to me in my life. But I've had physical qualities. I remember when I was in high school, we started to set up a thing where we would do body boxing and boxing at the park, and this dude would call out this guy, and I would call out this guy, and we'd fucking go at it, and of course all the girls would show up and watch the body boxing and what have you. Men are violent. We are aggressive. We're strong. If you utilize it in the proper context and you don't restrain it and suffocate it, what you get is what you saw in the West pre-1960s, or, you know, maybe a little bit later, when society was still somewhat masculine. But we don't have that anymore. If you lay hands on somebody, there's a good chance that you're getting hit with assault and you're going to jail for 10 plus years. Okay? You know, maybe more, maybe less, depending on if you're a first-time offender and the severity of it. But I digress. Okay? Nonetheless, I just wanted to make the point that we live in a gynocentric society. Women don't need any more fucking legs up, okay? In fact, they need to be putting their legs down more often. But this is just another example of the deception that exists in the West on both sides, the Republicans, Democrats. That's why we have a uniparty system. This is Donald Trump doing this is something that fucking you would expect from Joe Biden, okay? It just is. But somebody like me who is truly red-pilled, I am not surprised in the least to see Donald Trump do this. We live in this deception where women are simultaneously victims, but also as strong as men, and anything you can do, I can do better. Where the sexes are interchangeable and what have you. They're simultaneously praised for what they can do. They're rarely given the blame for the mistakes that they make. They're rarely held accountable, and they're simultaneously the victim. It's ridiculous. And this is why men in the West are struggling so much. For, you know, Donald Trump got elected because of fucking men, okay? Men tend to be conservative. I know, yes, married women voted for Trump more so, but men voted for Trump, okay? That is why he got elected. But men are increasingly checking out more and more and more because nobody stands up for them. Nobody is on their side. Nobody is putting forward their interests. Men are the class of society that are shoved down, put down, and truly victimized. This is just ridiculous. This is just another thing. I don't want to make this into a Trump video per se, as much as I just want to illustrate what this represents. But again, Trump did not have to do this, okay? But it tells you a lot when his campaign, who is filled with a ton of fucking women, who a lot of people have pointed out that Trump likes hiring women, felt the need to put forward something like this. It tells you what their campaign and admin is all about. So, men, just to wrap this video up, you are not going to be given any assistance. You're going to have to do it all alone, okay? Especially if you're a white man, and you're going to have to persevere in spite of the barriers that are presented before you. All right, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share. You guys know the drill. I have a lot more to say on this, but I got to hit the gym here. And last but not least, DBAP, don't be a pussy willow. Christ is king. I will see you kings next time. Peace.